John Adams was a founding father, vice president under George Washington, and the second president of the United States. He was a well-educated man and was born to a family with strong roots in colonial America. His son John Quincy Adams would become the sixth president of the United States of America. John Adams is considered to be one of the founding fathers of the United States. He was influential as a colonial leader during the American Revolution and became the nation's first vice president and second president. Adams became a leading patriot in the colonial rebellion against Britain. He argued against the Stamp Act by writing essays and giving speeches. He defended the British soldiers that were tried for the Boston Massacre. His ideas about the Stamp Act and his defense of British soldiers showed his belief in the ideas of democracy and the right to a fair trial. He also served as a member of the Massachusetts Assembly and was a delegate at the First Continental Congress. He was part of a committee to help Thomas Jefferson draft the Declaration of Independence and was sent to Paris to negotiate the peace treaty after the American Revolutionary War. After the war, he became the vice president and would eventually become President of the United States. John Adams was the first vice president of the United States. He was vice president for 2 terms while George Washington was president. He became vice president because he received the second most votes in the Electoral College. He quickly became disappointed with the role and believed that he was being underutilized because his position did not have much power. John Adams became the second president of the United States by winning the election of 1796. This election was significant because it marked the beginning of the roles of political parties in the presidential elections. It also demonstrated a peaceful transition of power between presidents through the electoral process. John Adams defeated Thomas Jefferson in this election. John Adams' presidency was dominated by tension between the U.S. and France. France captured American merchant ships because they were upset with the Jay Treaty between the United States and England. John Adams prepared the United States for war, but no war was officially declared. This buildup towards war was sparked by the XYZ affair and led to the Alien and Sedition Acts and the creation of the U.S. Naval Department. John Adams served 1 term as U.S. President before losing to Thomas Jefferson in the election of 1800.